Their loyalty was mine after I gained financial freedom. Shen Yuan held the small of Liu Menglu's back and said, I practice on my own every night. Liu Menglu said, I knew it. And judging by this, your training intensity is not low at all. What a pity. The one keeping you company at the gym every night is not me. Shen Yuan said, what are you thinking? Have I not already given you enough little goals? Liu Menglu said, how is that considered a lot? Shen Yuan said, all right, let us talk business. I have already arranged your position. Over the next couple of days, you can go and report in. Or better yet, why not just come to the company with me later and handle the procedures directly? He then said to himself, improving company profits does not rely solely on internal effort. We also need an outsider's perspective to spot problems. Coach Liu joining us should be a major help in boosting profits. And in a few days, it will be my birthday. I will be taking Nana and the others on a trip, so it will be perfect to have Liu Menglu keep an eye on things. As he stared at Liu Menglu, she blushed and said, okay, thank you, hubby. She then thought to herself, I thought Shen Yuan did not need me elsewhere. Being able to help his career like this is even better. At the same time, outside, Fang Minhui looked at Long Jing'an and Chao Lei and thought to herself, those two girls look familiar. I think I've seen them at the campus cosplay exhibition. They are also foreign affairs students. At the same time, they are carrying so many shopping bags, all luxury brands. Looks like they have a sponsor too. Long Jing'an glanced at her bag, while Chao Lei looked at Long Jing'an. Shen Yuan sent a message to Fang Minhui, saying, are you up yet, Hui Hui? If you are not up, I will go work out first. I have ordered breakfast to your room. After you eat, the hotel car will take you back to school. Fang Minhui replied, just got up. Love you, Yuan Bao. Guess who I saw at the hotel? Shen Yuan maintained a calm expression, but inwardly panicked. Holy goodness gracious, they did not run into each other, did they? As Fang Minhui used the treadmill, Shen Yuan replied, who? Fang Minhui said, two pretty girls. And they are both from our school. Shen Yuan said, no matter how pretty they are, they cannot be prettier than my Hui Hui. The driver suddenly arrived and said, Miss Fang? Fang Minhui said, yes, that is me. The driver opened the door and said, please get in the car. Fang Minhui replied to Shen Yuan, laughing, you really know how to talk. But one of them is tall with great temperament. The other has a baby face, a generous figure, and very pretty features. They are genuinely beautiful, Shen Yuan said. If even my Hui Hui says they are good looking, then they really must be. Go help me ask for their WeChat. Fang Minhui said, Shen Yuan, you big jerk, are you asking to get beaten? Shen Yuan said, ha ha ha, I am just teasing. Fang Minhui said, who jokes like that with their girlfriend? As Fang Minhui's car drove away, Chao Lei said, the girl you mentioned before, is it her? Long Jing'an said, probably, maybe, possibly. She then thought to herself, that girl is in the same class as Shen Yuan, and she stayed here last night too. There is a high chance it is her. Chao Lei said, there is nothing special about her. She is the main girlfriend? I really do not get it. Long Jing'an said, I never said she is the main one. Chao Lei said, when we get back to school, should we go talk to her? Long Jing'an said, no, do not do anything stupid. Chao Lei said, I just think it is unfair. Why does Shen Yuan treat her so well? Even the hotel car sends her off first, and we are not worse than her. Long Jing'an said, maybe she called the car first. Also, she might not be the main one. Anyway, do not mess around. Do not do anything that would make Shen Yuan unhappy. At Jingfu Company, at 11 in the morning, Liu Menglu arrived, beautiful and sharp. The employees whispered among themselves, so punctual. She must be the boss's woman too, right? Which number is she? Seems like the third. A boss really is a boss. I've never seen him bring an unattractive woman. Yeah, each one prettier than the last. Tisk, tisk, money really is powerful. Fu Yingzi said to herself. This was nothing. The boss even recruited a whole basketball team at school. Wait, he has only brought this one and Long Jing'an to the company before. Who is the third woman they are talking about? Did I miss something in my work? Fu Yingzi said, Zhao He, were there not only two? Who is the other woman they are talking about? Zhao He said, are you really clueless or just pretending? The third woman they are talking about is you. Fu Yingzi said in confusion, huh? Liu Menglu said, Shen Yuan, how was my performance just now? Shen Yuan said, what performance? Liu Menglu winked at Shen Yuan and said, if I am coming to work, and as a specially appointed consultant, I should naturally be poised, friendly, and composed. Judging from the employees' expressions, my performance should have been pretty good. Shen Yuan said, why are you adding so much drama to yourself? Come a few more times and you will not feel anything. Lu Menglu said, you cannot say that. As long as I come, I will keep it up. She then asked, Shen Yuan, do you have a secretary? Shen Yuan said, no. Lu Menglu sat on Shen Yuan's desk and said, then can I take on another role part-time? How about being your secretary? Shen Yuan said, I think we should forget it. With you next to me every day as my secretary, how would I get any work done? At that moment, Zhang pushed the door open and said, President Shen, you wanted to see me? Shen Yuan said, Director Zhang, this is the specially appointed consultant I mentioned, Ms. Lu Menglu. Please take her documents, have her sign the contract, and then complete the onboarding procedures. Zhang said, all right, President Shen. Miss Lu, please come with me. Half an hour later, Liu Menglu returned to Shen Yuan's office. Shen Yuan asked, all done? All done, Liu Menglu replied. Shen Yuan, no, now I am your employee. She stepped closer and said softly, should I not change how I address you too? President Shen? Shen Yuan said, go sit over there. Stop touching things in the office. Can you not see that it is transparent glass? Mind the impact. As Liu Menglu turned away, she pulled the blinds shut. She then turned back towards Shen Yuan and said seductively, well, now it is not transparent, President Shen. Shen Yuan said, what are you trying to do? Lu Menglu licked her lips and said, do you not want to try it here? Shen Yuan wiped sweat from his brow and said, this is the company. This is a workplace. Lu Menglu leaned closer and said, President Shen, today I am your secretary. Do you not want to floop a secretary? She deliberately dropped something onto the floor and knelt down. Shen Yuan was shocked and confused as he looked into Lu Menglu's eyes. 1 minute later, Lu Menglu rested against the desk and said softly, Daddy, today's business ends here. I am off work now. Shen Yuan said, you are off work with Daddy, but with President Shen you still have to keep working. Come on, go to the meeting with Daddy. And so, the management meeting lasted 2 hours. During the meeting, Lu Menglu spoke calmly and methodically. Shen Yuan listened with a proud expression. He thought to himself, Menglu was well prepared for work. She was completely different in meetings compared to when she was a coach. Ever since I got the system, not only has my life changed drastically, it has also affected the lives of those around me. This must be the so-called butterfly effect. The employees listened attentively, utterly starstruck by Lu Menglu's discussion of the company's various matters. Thank you all so much for the continued support, my amazing OtakuGo viewers. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I've just created a new channel called OtakuGo Compilations. It's where I'll be uploading longer full-format videos so you can enjoy the content continuously without any interruptions. Please make sure to subscribe to OtakuGo Compilations and keep supporting the community. And as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment below, and share your thoughts. It really helps boost the analytics and keeps both channels growing. Once again, thank you for being part of the OtakuGo family. See you all in the next video.